Another useful feature that we utilized for this project in SolidWorks is the shell feature. The shell feature allows you to take a solid feature such as an extrusion or a loft in this case and hollow it out. So for the example with this loft, we've created a fairly complicated shape. To hollow this out along the contours of the shape would be a fairly difficult task. But if we utilize the shell feature, we can hollow out this very complicated surface and make a vase out of it, or a bottle, or a cap. There's so many uses for the shell feature, and it really makes your life much easier when you're trying to hollow out a complicated surface such as this. For instance, if we tried to hollow this out using a cut extrude, we would actually cut through the surface and it would come out and ruin the shape in essence. Or we'd be forced to make a relatively small hole and have jagged edges, but with shell we can have a very smooth transition and keep a uniform thickness, wall thickness, along the entire shape. So in order to use the shell feature, you need to first have your solid created. In this case, I'm going to make a copper vase. Let's go ahead and use the shell feature. So the first thing you need to do is prepare your solid, and then just go ahead and click shell on the top. Let's say that we want the wall thickness to be 6 millimeters, a very heavy copper vase. Now it says faces to remove. We're going to say, okay, well, we want to hollow it out from the top of the vase and have everything else still be closed, or else the vase can't hold water. So in order to shell this, we need to choose the surface that we want to start hollowing out from, which in this case would be the top of the vase. So then we just need to make a click on the top and hit the check mark. And as you can see, we've now created a hollow surface. So let's go ahead and let's take a look on the inside. So as you can see, when we used shell, we actually conformed to the curvature of the actual solid and maintained that, I believe it was a 4 millimeter thickness. And that is how you use the shell feature.